fans, and welcome back to another video here on the Rusty Boxcar channel. Today is Wednesday, December 22nd. Hope you guys are getting your shopping taken care of and everything buttoned down for a good Christmas. Today we're going to bring you Q502, a CSX manifest train that runs daily from Nashville's Radnor Yard up to the Chicago Clearing Yard. We caught this one on Sunday. It's led up by 3419, which is an ET44AH, and 262, which is a relatively low-numbered CW44AC, still in the YN2 paint scheme. Throughout this train, there's a couple, 4 or so interesting cars, or at least I thought they were interesting. There's 3 newer-looking hoppers, partially probably a third to halfway back through the consist. They are all of the COER reporting mark, which in doing a little bit of research looks like that is the Crab Orchard and Egyptian Railway, based in Marion, Illinois, and it has looks like through the years has had a few different iterations of itself. Currently appears to be owned by Progress Rail. And it is known, it is historically recognized by the FRA for being the last of the U.S. railroads to use any kind of steam locomotives exclusively in regular revenue freight service. They were still using steam locomotives in 1986. It looks like at some point back in the 80s and 90s they sold off all of their freight equipment, all of their cars. So I'm not sure if with the relatively newer ownership of Progress Rail, if they're getting back in some car ownership business, but definitely some pretty new-looking hoppers. Not sure if it's their first run, but definitely pretty fresh to the tracks. And then, relatively in line with that, in the consist is another relatively new-looking hopper. This one is the number on it's 115804. It's got a Soo Lines reporting mark, the SOO, which was the Soo Line Railroad, which has become part of Canadian Pacific. It's their primary U.S. subsidiary, but for all intents and purposes, they've been relatively out of business since the early 90s. And you do still see some Soo Line reporting marks out there on older cars, but extremely rare to see them on newer equipment. Now, the reporting number that's on it, that 115804, it's a relatively low number in their hopper chain. I saw some other hoppers in the train that looked much older that had numbers close to that and had the Soo Line reporting, and then higher digit numbers that looked somewhat newer and had the Canadian Pacific paint scheme. Now, this one does have a Canadian Pacific decal on the side of it, the logo, but still has that Soo Line reporting mark. So I'm wondering if it's a hopper that's been reskinned and repainted, and we still retain that original Soo Line reporting mark. So I thought that was interesting. Hope you guys enjoy the video. As always, if you do, give us a thumbs up down below. Make sure that you check out the subscribe button down below if you're not a subscriber to the channel. And also check out the membership options. There's a join feature down in the description below the video. Hope you guys enjoy it. We will see you again tomorrow. Thanks for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click on the thumbs up below to give us a like. Also, please click on the rusty Boxcar logo on the right side of the screen to get a subscription to the channel. And send us a comment. Really enjoy reading all your comments, and I try to respond to each one of them. Thanks, and have a nice day.